Yo, hello everybody and welcome to another series. This time we're playing the Stanley Parable, but I know it's an old game from 2013, you think? But this is the Ultra Deluxe edition that came not so long ago, so we're gonna give it a try. I haven't played this game, I only seen gameplays of it, so I know what you're supposed to do. It's a game where you have a choice and there is a narrator. You'll see, we have a choice in doing what we do. You'll see, you'll see. So let's begin. The end is never the end, it's never the end, it's loading the end. No, I don't know. I just don't know.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And that's where we come in, and after you heard the story. Why did I close the door?
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Exactly, what did I do?
He had never been trained for
I
that.
did not.
No.
Yeah.
This couldn't go any way except badly.
I don't want to go
the thing
out.
to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to
wait.
wait.
Of course.
Nothing will hurt me.
Yeah.
Nothing will break me.
Nothing will break me.
In here I can be happy.
Yeah, pushing
forever.
buttons.
I will be happy.
I will be.
Stanley waited.
Yep, I waited.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
Maybe,
he
I
no
don't know.
longer had the ability to tell.
Of course.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
What?
was that if he waited long enough, the answers
Yeah,
would come.
they will.
Eventually, someday, they would
They will.
arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He
Yep.
will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yeah.
Now it's just a little bit closer.
Yep.
Now it's even closer.
Yeah, it's even a...
Here it comes.
Yeah. It came. Oh. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could,
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I didn't. Hey.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? Nice one.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
course.
but it didn't make a single difference. Nor
Eh.
did it advance the story in any way.
So I wanna keep touching everything. What were you to say? I open the door. Nice painting. Nice window. There's nothing here. Oh my god. Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he? Did he now? Did he? Yeah, he did. Let's say he did. Oh, you almost... I tried. I entered the door on my left, so...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. How to solve a dispute with coworker. Let it bonus up inside. What the frick? This is too fast for me to read. Okay, no. Nice one. Hey.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
And what if I don't want to do that? This is a nice closet, you know.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
That's
no
it.
reason to still be here.
Yeah, but I like this here, you know. I just want to be here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm doing
a
lot of things here.
He'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
That's it, fuck off. I'm playing with this broom.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I found this
Please
really
offer me some
interesting
explanation
here.
I'm genuinely confused.
It's really good here, you know. It's really good here.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
It is.
I never would have thought to mention it.
It's a good place to hang out, you know. Just minding my own business.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Yeah, the broom closet ending is the best. Give me this ending, please.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay. I don't care. As long as I'm in my broom closet.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
No, I'm not.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed.
No! No!
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Please no.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
But I'm not.
They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
No, it's not.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take
Why
their
another
place,
human?
making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
But,
so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Nice.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
And what if I don't wanna? I don't wanna. I'ma stay right here in my closet. My good, fine looking closet. You just have to admire it, yeah. I'ma wait. You can't make me do nothing. Unless you are not gonna continue that, but... should I go out? Should I go out? I don't know. Let's wait here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's enough.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who... You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish?
A fungus?
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright.
Coming to a
Alright.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Down! We're going down! Down, baby, down!
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I
He
couldn't.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All
Why?
because he believed everyone had vanished? His
Oh.
boss would think he was crazy.
Yeah.
And then something occurred to Stanley.
What occurred to
Maybe,
me?
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I'm not.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Maybe the rear is
It
the
made any
reason.
logical sense.
Yeah.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Wait, what?
Why did
Oh,
doors
fuck.
close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh, wait.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
What?
No,
What
Stanley
repeating?
said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Oh, it's all a
At
circle.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
I'm dead.
He just hadn't
I'm
found
dead.
the words for it.
I'm dead.
I'm dreaming!
Oh.
He yelled. This is all a dream.
It is a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I wasn't crazy
He thought
after
to
all.
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself
We're
soaring
flying.
through space on a magical starfish.
I'm flying.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh, it's
How
magical.
was he remaining so lucid?
Oh, it's so
And
magical.
then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
It is strange.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
What
he
the
thought.
fuck?
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's
Really
ever
now?
been in his life.
Really now?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
It's a shock, right?
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
But it's
Did the
not.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Let's do it.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Open your
Let
eyes.
me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
I want it all back.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yeah, please give it to me.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I am. Ah, that's nice.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Whoa.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Boom. What is happening?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella
What about
woke
her?
up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
Stanley was
and
too.
what isn't. It was comforting to think
You
this,
just drove him
and
mad.
in a certain way,
This is a
seeing
mad
this
ending.
man made her feel better.
You drove him mad.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and
Yeah.
by extension, the rest of her life.
Please call an ambulance.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? No ambulance, no nothing. You just stirred the body and ran. Nice. Okay, let's do it again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean? I know what it
Stanley
mean.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't miss the memo. I didn't miss anything. I'll go to the right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Of course.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe, yeah, just to admire it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It really
It
is.
had really been worth the detour after all, just to
Beautiful
spend a
room.
few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I had to. Okay. Drank it all in. Let's go. Continue it on.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Maybe, what if I don't wanna?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Nice one.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Perhaps.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I think you
I
are.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but
I
the fact
don't
is
trust
that
you.
the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I don't
There's
trust you.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Yeah.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
You
show
don't.
you something beautiful.
Show me then.
Let me prove it.
Yeah.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I will give you a chance, maybe. I don't know.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay, okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door. The red door. Red door. Red door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door.
I still
Hey.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, the red door. Now that you're saying it, I will.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road
Yes,
you've chosen?
I won't.
Well, don't let me stop you.
All right.
You see? There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Maybe.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Actually, yes.
Do
It
you not
was.
think I put a lot of time into that? Because
No,
I did.
you
And in the
didn't.
end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Of course.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yeah.
Skill trees?
Yeah.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Yeah.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Go on.
There we go. A third option.
Woo!
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I will.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term.
No.
It didn't cause
No,
you
I didn't hate it.
pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Let's see.
Let's take a look.
Let's see. The Stanley Parable. Worldwide leaderboard. Oh, this is nice. Oh my god. Me. Okay. Going back.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
No, you didn't.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours!
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to
I'm
make sure
playing
it's
1
effective.
second of this shit.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Okay.
You heartless bastard.
Thank you.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
To spite you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
Make a new
I
game.
can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay.
It's over.
Yay.
Thank you for playing.
Yay.
Your input was extremely valuable.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Maybe.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright. The end is never the end, is loading. Okay. What is next?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Firewatch.
What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Erotic.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
It had the sound for Minecraft door. Hey, going out into the woods we go, playing Firewatch, like
no.
always.
No, it can't be.
What? What can't be?
It is. It's an open world game.
Yeah.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big,
thing.
open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What? This. Okay, let's try this. Oh! Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Yeah.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Maybe you will be. Give me ball! Ball give!
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind
Ball.
back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
Yeah.
I think it's sports ball.
Oh, fun.
Fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Surely.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Thank you. Oh my Jesus Christ. Ouch. Ouch. Let's score a goal. Messi. Messi, oh my God.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Actually, yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure,
More balls!
multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Of course.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Where's the ball? Ball!
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
It does.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
More balls! Oh my Jesus Christ. Ooh, what a shot. Ooh, what a shot. Ooh, what a shot. I'm having so much fun. You don't even know.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Actually, yes.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Is this a real video game?
Yeah, it
Well, I
is.
sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No!
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
No!
This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you'd like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
I am.
Take care, Stanley.
Ciao. Oh, that's it. Woohoo!
Hold on. What are you doing?
Falling.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Okay.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh! Falling again. Woohoo! What the fuck? Oh, behind me. I guess it was all the time the door. 9, 9, 9, 9. Where are we going? I don't know. Light! I see the light. Light is ahead. Four two seven. Hey, it's my office. Hey, office. Okay, it's my office. So 426 open. Oh, the fuck.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I am.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand
What heavy
soon what I
cost?
was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I don't.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to
I
make
don't.
sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
You don't know
That's
any of
who I
that.
am.
No.
That is what I mean to this
You
world.
mean nothing.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back.
You have a
No
smooth voice, but
way.
that's it.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
You won't.
The end will be here soon. Very soon.
But the end is never the end. It's never the end. It's
I
never
can
the end.
wait.
It's never the end. It's never the end. That's what you said. Sorry about parrots. Come on. The end is never. You see, there's. We're back here. Again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, this has been it for this episode here of the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe or something like that, Ultra Deluxe. If you enjoyed this one and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and comment. It will help very much the channel. It's a series I am trying, see if it really goes on well, because I love this game. And now with Ultra Deluxe, who knows what will happen. Maybe these different things. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Uri has been here. Bye bye.